off the jump. Oh yeah, look at that, nice jump. Today's destination is Guatemala, Central America, billfish capital of the world. That's a pretty sight, Andy.
Sure is.
That's what I like. That's what I like. Fly rod sailfish.
He is the current record holder with 9 BASS Angler of the Year awards, has 19 BASS tournament wins, and qualified for the Bassmasters Classic 25 times.
Hi folks, today our destination is Guatemala, Central America, and we're with Captain Dave Salazar, probably the leading sail fisherman in this whole area. How many sailfish have you caught this year?
And we're over 1,000.
Over 1,000 fish. He's talking about 20-something as an average fish just for a day. Wow, well, I'm really looking forward to it. The Cummins Diesel guys have invited us down talking about retrofitting the older boats that we have today. Your boats are Cummins Diesel, all retrofitted. You love it. It's very efficient, very fast. So that's kind of a program. We're going to actually catch a lot of other fish. We're going to catch sailfish 2 or 3 different ways.
Yep.
How are we going to catch them? We're going to catch
Fly rod, spinning rod, conventional.
And then what other fish can we catch?
We're going to catch mahis. We're going to try to catch some tunas.
Oh boy, we're just going to have a great time. I tell you folks, stay tuned because this is the billfish and sailfish capital of the world, Guatemala.
Bass Pro Shops presents Fishing with Roland Martin. Brought to you by Tracker Boats, fish the finest. Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, designed by fishermen for fishermen. And by Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Closed caption provided by Spro Lures. Bass Pro Shops is a proud sponsor of Fishing with Roland Martin.
Folks, my fishing partner today is Scott Malinzik. He is the general manager of Cummins. And did I pronounce that right?
That's correct.
Cummins, no G.
No G in Cummins.
And for 26 years, Scott was actually one of the chief engineers, helped design and develop all the Cummins engines that you see today. And one reason why we're down here, we're exploring all the really neat retrofit boats that are here in the Caribbean and here in the, when this is the west coast of Guatemala, but there's a lot of boats that are being retrofitted right now. You might explain that program a little bit.
Yeah, so we have engines, whether it's a remanufactured engine or a new engine that people can purchase and put in their boat and make it new again. So you can count on Cummins for a power solution, whether it's a diesel engine or a generator.
Well, I know on this boat's been repowered, and actually Dave is just tickled to death because it gets far better gas economy. It weighs a whole lot less, and let's see, there's just a lot of really pluses to it.
The newer engines are smaller, they're lighter, they're more fuel efficient, they're cleaner burning because of the emissions. It's all good.
I'll tell you, thanks for coming, for letting us come down here. This fishing is the best in the world. This is the sailfish capital of the world. And your other buddy, Andy Kelly, he's along and he's been catching a bunch of fish with us too. So we're gonna have a good day today. We're after a little bit of everything.
Having fun.
Left long teaser. Left long teaser.
You did it good. Fly rod. It reminds me of the fly rod tarpon. I've caught an awful lot of fish on particularly this Billy Pate reel. One of my tarpon reels. Caught a lot of nice fish on it. Okay, boys. Now this is IGFA 20-pound class tippet. It's actually set up for IGFA standards. And if it were a record fish, it would count. Because as we threw the fly out to the fish, the rules read that you have to have the engine out of gear. And that's what he did. This is a catch and release program here in Guatemala. We have to throw all the fish back, but they also tag a lot of the fish. Do some studies on the migration and their distribution by tagging. Well, what he's trying to do is get the fly out. He's working on it. He needs the flyers. I got those 3 Legend flyers for him if we can get them. These captains like Dave are so good at teasing that fish right up point blank.
You want me to go ahead and tag him?
Way to go, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Nice tag. Woo. Pacific Sailfish. Way to go, son. Way to go. Well, hey, that is some fun stuff, boys. Tell you what, catching these fish on a fly, particularly flies that we tie ourselves. So many of these flies we tie up ourselves. Now this is not a fly that I tied, but I do have some sailfish flies that I have been using that I did tie up, and I did tie that hook arrangement. Anyway, it's a 20-pound test leader right here onto some 80-pound butt leader, and it's a 9-foot leader. This is a 15-weight, 550-grain shooting head. It's only 30 feet of it. And then under there, you can see on the reel, I have 600 yards of 80-pound test braid, 100 feet of 50-pound mono, and then the 30-foot of fly line. That's 550 grain. You got him, Scott.
I got him.
You got him. Fly rod sailfish. He has his first one. Look at that, son. He got him. Big, giant, 100-pound sailfish on the fly. Look at him jumping out there.
This is my first one on a fly.
Now, Scott, this is what, your second trip down here to Guatemala, right?
That's correct.
You have quite a few boats all through the Caribbean. All the other nations really get into that refurbishing and retrofitting engines. I mean, Mexico is probably a big market for you, and all through Central America?
Yeah, that's correct. A lot of these old boats are tough old boats, and a new set of engines is just what they need.
That's a smooth, big drag, isn't it?
It sure is.
Nice. That's a nice setup. You know, I do a lot of offshore fishing. I got a little 28-foot Mako. I say it's little. It's really kind of a big boat, but it's just impossible to get down here. I'd love to fish a smaller boat like my little 28 Mako, but let's face it, we're 2,000 miles in the Pacific Ocean. There's no way in the world to get it over here. These big boats are so comfortable. You go 30 or 40 miles offshore, and you got an air-conditioned cabin. They cook you a hot lunch. You can take a nap if you want. All these wonderful things. A big boat like this is wonderful.
They definitely take care of you here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just straight down. So put a little more pressure on it, might be able to get them up. Pull up and reel down.
That's it.
Looks like it's getting ready to come up.
Oh, he's gonna jump. Yeah. Okay, way to go, son.
I think she's ready now.
Get the fly off. Okay, we got it. Okay, we got it. We got the fly.
Got it.
Okay. He's gonna tag him. You gotta tag him? Yeah.
Yep, tag
There you
in.
go.
Good job,
There you
Andy.
go. Hey, way to go. Hey, way to go, Scott. That was something.
That was something. That was a little longer than I expected to fight that fish.
Dave makes it pretty easy, though. He really has it down pat. Really has it down pat.
He's got the power and he's got the skill to maneuver this boat, you know?
That's right. That's right.
This segment of Fishing with Roland Martin is brought to you by Spike It. If fish don't like it, spike it. Mako Boats presents this segment of Fishing with Roland Martin.
I got one.
Oh, there's one. Here's one. Here's one. Okay. Everything adjusted all right?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Lunch. Hang on, baby.
And you notice what she's doing? She's taking her left thumb and she's cross-winding that line on the reel so that it doesn't bunch up in one
Because
spot.
it's not a self-winder.
Yeah.
There she is. I'm going to this corner.
Dave, you see another one? No. Quite often these dolphin run together. My are in school, so I got another rod ready. I don't see one. I'm gonna throw out there anyhow.
Got
There
it.
we go. Way to go.
Woo! Wow.
Okay.
Ha ha. Nice fish.
Does he have it? He's got it? He's got it? Uh-oh. You got him, son. All right. Okay, Andy, you got him. Hey, Andy, well, way to go, son.
Woo.
Hey, you hooked one up. You said you wanted to
tackle.
try one of those old Mitchell reels, an
right.
old 488 that I rebuilt for tarpon fishing years ago. And now I'm with Andy Kelly. He's the marketing director for Cummins Diesel. And he was partially the reason I'm down here, because he liked the idea of getting us down and showing how these retrofitted engines are working so well in this fleet of boats down here in Guatemala. And that's what we're in today. And so it's just a big, really successful program you put together.
That's right.
The neat thing about Guatemala is everybody catches them in a lot of different ways. It's just not that difficult. I mean, you don't have to be an expert fly fisherman. You don't have to be an expert anything to catch these sailfish, because there's a lot of them, and these captains like Captain Dave really put you on the fish and tell you what to do, and it's easy, not hard. Oh, son, there we go. It's the way to go. Andy. Now you caught some sailfish the other day with me.
That's right. This will be my first one on a spin tackle.
Okay. I remember the neat thing about the other day, one of the traditions of the sail fishing and bill fishing is when you catch a big fish or a sailfish, your first one, you get thrown in the water. So
right.
you know what
I went in
happened?
the water.
We picked up Andy, or the captain, and Scott, his partner in Cummins. They threw him in the water. It was really cool. Oh. There we go.
Caught fish, right?
We got it. That's
Caught
good.
fish, right?
Good. Caught fish. Way to go. Hey, congratulations. That's a good deal.
That's good stuff.
Well, we leadered them and we tagged them, and that's just part of the program. Here in Guatemala, we can't keep the fish, so we have to release them all, and it's just part of the deal.
The government has a good program for tagging and releasing them. This lodge does a really good job of trying to track them down with the Billfish Foundation. They're really doing a good job taking care of the population of sailfish down here.
They really are. And just talking to Captain Dave, you know, I don't know how many thousands he's caught this year, but he's averaging like 20 a day.
About 20 a day, yeah.
I mean, there's no place in the world that you can average 20 sailfish a day except Guatemala.
Right.
Way to go.
All right, we got another one. There he goes. Look at the fins all lit up. Blue.
Boy, they're nice, big 20 and 30 pounders, you know. They're really good fish. They're really nice big ones. They're so pretty when they're lit up like that, aren't they, Scott? The colors are so great.
Beautiful. All right. Well, maybe not.
They call these the chicken of the sea. Probably the good eating fish.
All right, let's see if we can get them turned around here.